I really need to stop doing this. Because I've decided I'm building another stupid character. I'm on my main account at the moment. And I have Lynette. I've been working on her a bit, leveling her up, doing stuff like that. She has been one of my favorite characters since I've seen her in a trial. I've got her at 699 at the moment. I just didn't have enough time to farm these. I only unlocked it recently, so didn't have enough time to farm that. That's the only reason why she's not in like 999. She's at C4 at the moment. I would have done a completely different video if she's at C6. But because I still wanted to do damage and she's not at C6, I've decided to do something a little bit weird. Because I have Chongyun and no one else that can really inflict people with an element. I reckon you could probably tell where this is going now. I've built myself a cryo damage Lynette. And it honestly kind of makes a bit of sense. Because Lynette's elemental skill does a lot more damage when it's actually applied by an element. So having a freeze team basically just with Lynette doing all the damage means that the elemental skill is actually doing more damage from that. So it's a bit odd, but it kind of works. I also do not have a proper good damage dealing weapon like at all, so I don't really know what I should do. I could run it on Harbinger of Dawn because crit damage, that will give us 1000 attack with 45 to 160 compared to if I was running her on this one, then she'd have 1700 attack and 45 to 130, which is honestly probably a little bit better to have some more attack. My only other thing then is to run it on Skyward for elemental burst more regularly or something else, prototype Rancor. Yeah, don't really know weapon-wise, but I'm just going to leave her on this at the moment. But yeah, I think I should make this a whole series now of just building stupid characters because I've seemed to done a lot of them. So let's go see what damage we do. I'm not expecting a lot, but I reckon this could be interesting. Apart from this, I'll also just build a full just animo damage one and see what we can do with that. Get some more cryo application. Xingqiu, Chongyun for the noblesse obliged. And then we're hitting about 18k there and about 3k's there, I saw. What are we doing burst-wise? About 3k. It's not massive damage, but to be completely honest, it isn't horrible either. I reckon if I actually fully tried to build this a lot, we could actually hit some pretty decent damage. Lynette does good damage. She'll do a lot more at C6, where she can actually do full just animo. And I'm probably will do a whole nother video on that as soon as I do get it to C6. I'll see how much damage she can actually do. But she does actually a decent amount of damage. We'll actually be able to clear Matsunori, which isn't too difficult, but we will be able to do it. I could probably put her on a different weapon to see what kind of damage we do. I know this one, which I don't know if it's good. Yeah, I reckon that could be okay. But I'm honestly half tempted to level this up a little bit, level up the Harbinger of Dawn, because I can get 28% crit rate as long as I'm above 90% HP, and I can also get, I think it's 40% crit damage or 46% crit damage. So I'm kind of tempted to do this, except I need these. So I reckon let's go farm some of these. I also don't know if I should run Layla on here for shielding or run a healer. So run what the hell is I could run Diona, I could run Chi-Chi. Yeah, I'm not really too sure. I think I am going to run Layla. Although I could swap her out with Chi-Chi just so I can use her skill and keep Lynette above 90% HP, which would mean she get 28% crit rate, which would put her up to 60. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Swap Layla out for Chi-Chi, because Chi-Chi can actually do pretty good healing, and it's not like I'm using her as a DPS. I'm not doing another DPS Chi-Chi, that was hell. Now, I think that should already be enough to ascend this. It is indeed. There we go. Get up to level 60 now. I know leveling up 3 stars is probably not a good idea unless it's like a good 3-star like Thrilling Tales, but I don't really have any other crit damage swords, so this will do for now. Plus, it's not like it's really affecting me. I don't really have anything to spend my resin on anyway, so if I need to get more of the wolf tooth things, I can just farm them later for another weapon. And okay, so I have gone and gathered a little bit of this. Quite a lot, actually, more than I thought. So there is the next level for this weapon. Will we be able to ascend it again? Yes, probably. And I'll do that just because more crit damage. But that should... There we go. There we go. I cannot English, apparently. But that is level 80. And now we can't go any further. But that is fine. He now has 1300 attack, 45 to 177 crit. We get like 50% thing here, don't we? 50% crit rate. Yeah, we get 55% crit rate. So is she running a crit? She is. I could probably actually put her on a crit damage. And then she would be at 20 to 225. But as long as the enemies, and 1225 attack, but as long as the enemies are affected by Cryo and Frozen, we should be doing more damage now. So let's go back to Masanori and let's give this another run. And if we do good damage here, then I'll move on to trying some other builds. I'll just do what you're kind of supposed to do, just build an Animo build. We were hitting like 2-3Ks last time, I think. So let's see what we hit. He's affected by Cryo. Okay. About 3Ks there. Not bad. Check out burst damage. There's a lot of numbers, so I can't really see what's going on, but looks of things, we are doing more damage. I just want to really make sure we can get that frozen and see if we can get frozen and affected by Cryo like 100%. So I can guarantee that we're getting good crits, because 25 to 55 is like 70 crits. That's pretty good. I'd say, I mean, if you build her right and you get her a good weapon and you can make sure she freezes, I mean, it does technically work cryo damage. I can't try any other ones because I don't have Candace, I don't think. No. I don't have Candace or C6 Bennett, so I can't really try any other infusions. But I have C5 Bennett, which is one more away from getting C6. But yeah, I'd say cryo damage works pretty well. So I'm going to try like a proper Animo damage team now, like what you'd actually use her for. I don't have a very well-built Barazan, so oh well. And I probably want her to be swirling something. So don't know if there's like a most damage swirl, but I'll just chuck on Shangling because I think Pyro does pretty good damage when you come to swirls. And what else do we need? Then just chuck on Bennett. There we go. That's a sort of Animo damage team, I guess. I'm going to leave her on this weapon. I'll swap it out when... Oh yeah, and we get more crit rate from here when HP is above 90%. Forget about that. We'll basically be almost at 100. We would be at 100% crit rate if this, if all of our stuff is active. We'll be at 100% crit rate where we are now. That actually works pretty well. But I am going to swap her now onto Viridescent. Okay, 4-piece Viridescent. What are we at now? 55 to 175. That should be pretty good. 1400 attack. Gonna leave this weapon on her. Okay, let's go see. Actually, probably should see what the other teams are looking like. I think Farazan just needs a bit of attack. I don't really know what you need. So let's go see now what this team does. Just the Animo damage. I'm not expecting too much out of it because, I mean, Farazan isn't even slightly built. No one is even slightly built. It's kind of a bit of a mess, this team, but we shall see what we do. Elemental skills. 20k, 30k. You know what? It's actually pretty solid damage. I mean, not when we don't have any skills or bursts up, but when we do have it all up, yeah, that's actually... Oh, Spyro's died. But that's actually really good damage. I don't know if I should be using this team or there's a better team to use, so if you do know a better team for this, let me know, but I think this should work. Plus, Shangling here just gives us a little bit more damage. This won't be a good Oh, geez, everyone's dying. Okay, lovely. This won't be a good representation of the damage because... I need to heal. Because Lynette is not at C6 at the moment. And that is really what gives us the animo damage and makes her a good DPS. But at the moment, I mean, it's not bad damage. Hits, how much for a burst without any of the buffs? 3k. Yeah. Pretty solid, to be honest. I mean, it definitely could be better. But pretty solid. I'll give it that. I definitely will try to get a properly built Lynette at some point and get a weapon for her and everything like that. But for the time being, it'll do. It'll do just fine. But yeah, I will build Faruzan up. Continue to build Faruzan. Maybe work on these guys as well. You just get this team all up to level 90. But yeah, Lynette does damage. Not massive, but not small either. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this sort of content, do consider subscribing. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and good. Bye.